Good morning, Wooden. It's Mrs. Floyd, and I just wanted to come and talk to you a little bit this morning about, I think, something that's just perfect for the Christmas season and something that you may not think about in the way in which I'm going to talk about it today. So, today I want to talk about joy. Real joy, joy that lasts longer than candy canes, that lasts longer than presents. I think that's something that's super important and something that our world needs is joy. So I think we need to remember happiness is not the same thing as joy. Happiness depends on something, an event or something specific happening, like a good grade, winning a game, things going our way. That's happiness. But joy is different. Joy can show up just in a chaotic day or in a boring day when our family is loud and life is stressful. Joy comes from connection, meaning joy comes from relationships. Joy comes from gratitude, being thankful, which we talked about right before Thanksgiving, how practicing the coping skill of gratitude, having a positive, thankful, grateful attitude is really helpful for our mental health. And joy also comes from paying attention to small moments that really actually matter in our life. So, joy, to sum that up, joy is a skill. It is actually a coping skill that we can grow and that we can develop in our life. So, I want you to try a really quick activity with me. You can write this down, or you can sit and kind of think in your mind about this. So, I want you to think of 3 small things in the last month. 3 things in the last month that brought you joy. Nothing huge, nothing dramatic, nothing major. Just 3 small things that brought you joy. Maybe it was a teacher telling you you did a good job on something. Maybe it's someone saying hi to you in the hallway, or maybe it's sleeping in. But I want you to come up with 3 things. So I'm just going to give you a few moments. Just think for a minute. Okay, got your 3 things. So I want you to pick one of them, one of the 3 that really surprised you. Something, maybe it was something you didn't expect or that you didn't really think brought you joy, but now as we talk, you realize it does. And I think that this is really a great example of how joy can sneak up on us. It's not something that we always notice or that we're really paying attention to, but sometimes joy comes in the most boring, unexpected, simple things in our life. So now let's switch gears a little bit. So at Christmas, I think there's a lot of focus, unfortunately, on getting things, getting presents, getting a break, getting food, and a whole bunch of other good stuff. But there's another side to it that I think is even more powerful, and that's giving joy. So instead of receiving, us giving joy. And here's the wild part: giving joy always boosts our mood. There's a lot of research that shows this, that giving actually boosts our mood. So I want you to think about what's one thing, just one small thing that you could do this week that would boost somebody's mood or bring joy to someone else. So let's think about that, just one. So again, nothing major. So it could be saying hi to someone who usually you don't say hi to. It could be helping mom and dad out without them asking. It could be holding the door for someone. It could be thanking a teacher or someone for something that they've done for you. Not joining a negative conversation. These are all small things that really count that actually can result in bringing us joy. So I want you to pick one thing that you thought of, just one, that could bring you joy this week. I want you to practice it. I want you to do it sometime this week. So here's why this matters. Your brain is wired so that when you spread joy, you actually get that right back. So scientists and research call it a helper's high. I call it a joy boomerang because you send it out and it comes right back to you. So honestly, I know that middle school can be really stressful with tests and projects and homework and friend drama and just drama in general. All of it, grades, all of it can be stressful. But it makes the hard stuff easier to handle when we are giving joy in some way and that we are paying attention to recognize when something is giving us joy. Joy helps us think clearer. Joy helps us feel more connected. And I think that connected piece is really, really significant. We get a lot of joy out of relationships, friendships. And so if we are walling ourselves off from connecting to people, then we are really limiting the joy and the happiness that we can experience in life. Joy also helps us stay grounded, even during the busiest season in the year. If we take time to slow down and to notice little things that are bringing us joy, that is super helpful. So, as we head into Christmas, I want you to remember that joy isn't something that we wait for. It is something that we can grow. It is a coping skill, and it is worth giving to other people. We experience joy when we give. It's something that you notice. It's something that you create. So that means you have a choice in doing this, something you create, and it's something that you share. Joy is all of those things. So I want you guys to know that this skill of practicing joy is something that helps you realize and understand that you do matter and that you do make a difference in this world by giving of yourself. And you deserve to experience joy, not just Christmas, but all year long. So I thank you for giving me your time and for listening. And I hope that as you thought of one small gesture or one small act that you can make that brings joy to you, that you create something that's contagious and that other people experience joy and want to spread that as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you in the halls. Bye.